Long before the first farms, before the first seeds were planted by human hands, Earth was already filled with harvests that would never be gathered. Across ancient landscapes, strange and unfamiliar crops grew in silence, thriving for millions of years before disappearing completely. These were not early versions of the foods we know today. They were entirely different forms of life, shaped by environments and conditions that no longer exist. And once they vanished, they took their secrets with them. If we could step back in time, the idea of a crop would feel unfamiliar. There were
low to the ground and lacked the complexity we see in modern plants. These early species reproduced through spores, releasing microscopic particles into the air, rather than forming seeds or fruits. While they may not seem like crops in the modern sense, they represented the first step toward energy-rich plant structures that would later define food systems. As time passed, plant life grew more complex. During the Carboniferous period, vast swamp forests covered much of the planet. Towering plants like Lepidodendron and Sigillaria dominated these ecosystems, growing as tall as modern trees, but belonging to groups that no longer exist. Their reproduction relied on spore-bearing cones, some of which produced large quantities of organic material. In a different evolutionary path, such structures might have been cultivated as early food sources. The forest floor of these ancient swamps was dense and layered with vegetation. Early flowering plants appeared during the age of dinosaurs, bringing with them a diversity of fruit-like structures that have no direct modern equivalents. Fossil evidence reveals fruits with unusual shapes, textures, and internal arrangements. Some appear segmented, others layered, and many do not match any known plant family alive today. These ancient fruits represent a category of lost crops that never had the chance to be explored. Their flavors, textures, and nutritional properties remain unknown. Some may have been bitter, others sweet, and some potentially rich in oils or proteins. But without living specimens, these qualities can only be inferred indirectly. There is evidence suggesting that many of these fruits were adapted for specific ecological relationships. Large animals may have consumed them, spreading seeds across vast distances. In some cases, the size and structure of the fruit indicate that only certain types of creatures could interact with them effectively. As Earth moved toward the end of the Cretaceous period, a major extinction event reshaped life on the planet. While the disappearance of dinosaurs is the most well-known aspect, plant life was also heavily affected. Forests were disrupted, and many species were lost. Some of the ancient crops that had existed for millions of years vanished during this time. The aftermath of this event created opportunities for surviving plants to expand. Flowering plants diversified rapidly, eventually giving